So you're looking into Udacity and you're possibly thinking about getting into one of the programs, but you want to know more about the platform and how it works. Well, I've been through a Udacity Nanodegree and I'm currently enrolled in one right now. I'll go ahead and take you through Udacity, show you how it works, and if it's right for you. Check it out. Here you can see the front page of Udacity, and there are a lot of options, but we're going to go ahead and step through them, so let's not waste any time and go ahead and check out the homepage. Of course, there is a video here to get you interested in nanodegrees, and here are some of the top ones currently. I am enrolled in the React Nanodegree, but there's all these options on the top. But before we go ahead and look at those links, let's just scroll through and see what they have here. Nanodegrees. You're going to notice that the whole business model is on nanodegrees, so everything is pointed towards getting you into one of those programs. And there's just more information, you can learn all about it. So up here there are quite a few options, but like I said, they all point towards the nanodegree. If you want to learn more, you can learn all from these courses. A lot of them have lectures or classes that don't cost any money, but you won't get all the additional features that you get with a nanodegree, such as code review or live help or a Slack channel or forums, something like that. Now, before we click on this main link, the nanodegree, let's see everything else. If we go to the catalog page, what do you know? You're going to learn more courses, and you're going to probably be interested in the nanodegree from that. And like I said before, it's all centered around the nanodegree. If we click on the business link here, you're going to see ways that you can get Udacity involved with your business. For most of us, that isn't a real concern, so let's not cover it too in depth. Udacity's blog has the same concept as all business blogs. They want to go ahead and get you interested in the product and move you towards, you guessed it, a nanodegree. But there is quite a lot of cool blogs here. I haven't read one in a while, but you can see that there are a few cool ones, like this one with 3 industries you probably didn't know were using machine learning. Feel free to read some for yourself. And finally, here is the nanodegree page where you're going to see all the different options that they offer. Now, each nanodegree is different, so there is different pricing. It's not all a flat rate, so be sure to look into the specific nanodegree that you're getting to make sure you're not basing the price off of something else that you've looked at. For instance, React is like $500, and something like digital marketing would be a lot more than that. I think they have 2 options, like it's $600 and like $1,000. So look into it before you just click away. But what do you get after you've gone ahead and looked into the nanodegree and you've gone ahead and signed up? Well, let's go ahead and look at my account. At the top here, you can just go ahead and click the My Classroom button. I'm already signed in, so that's all I have to do. If you didn't do that, of course you would have to sign in. And here is what it looks like when you sign in. You have your course curriculum on the left-hand side, a few links to look at, and we'll go ahead and look at those later, and then the main section of what you're working on. Let's go ahead and look at this section so far. There is a syllabus. It takes you right to it. The core curriculum and the extracurricular, anything that they think you might need in addition to the actual course you're taking. Now, this user interface is newer than my previous video, in case you have watched that, about the Udacity program, and it is a lot better. I really do appreciate it. It seems to load a little bit faster and is just so much more organized and so well laid out. So hats off to the guys and gals at Udacity. Now, before we search this, let's go ahead and look at these links. The home page is actually going to take you to all the courses that you have, not just the nanodegrees that you're in. So there's React here. You can see I have a few of these other courses. I did readmes just to follow up and brush up on those skills. And here's my front-end web developer nanodegree, and I can view the certificate there. If I hit the catalog, I go back to the catalog link and I can look for more courses, which will probably get me interested in more nanodegrees. Here is my profile. It just has my profile information, and I'm not going to actually show you that. There's no need for you to do that, but you can update everything there. Now let's talk about the real meat and potatoes here, the way that the course is laid out. You can go ahead and hit one of these sections here, and it's broken into subsections. You can see section 1, section 2, all these different sections. Now when I go into one of these, it's broken further down into subsections. It's really great. It's really well organized. I just love the way that this is laid out. The material is usually offered up in short videos followed by some additional explanations in text. It's a really good system. It's totally different than something I've seen on, say, like Pluralsight or Udemy. I really do like this system. It helps break the material down into smaller parts and lets you kind of take a break, so you're not processing everything at full speed by watching all these videos and just having these guys type out a ton of code. So I can really go back and reflect on things and look through the documentation here that they have for each lesson. Great stuff. Also, if you're going to use something like Google Developer Tools, it is fully responsive. So if I go ahead and hit F12 here, you see it goes into this responsive mode and everything still fits and doesn't break. That is a very nice little feature there if you're doing something like programming with JavaScript. So just something that I thought I'd mention. Not super critical, but it's the nice little touches that matter. Of course, you can see your progress through each section here and any notes. For instance, I need to go ahead and do a few tweaks on my project that I did with React, and I'll go ahead and look at that later. But for the most part, that's pretty much it for the overview of Udacity. So what do you think? Is this something that you're looking into getting into, or are you actually in a program? Let me know in the comments below and we'll talk about it. If you haven't subscribed, consider subscribing now, and if you like this content, go ahead and give it a like and share it with someone that might find it helpful. That's it for this episode, but I will see you again soon. Keep learning.